Still no arrests yet for the early Monday morning shooting outside a nightclub in southeast Denver that killed a 25-year-old man and hurt 8 others. A group held a vigil last night to pay respects to the victims. But 9 News reporter Shalima Maharaj learned the shooting came hours after the city suspended the club's licenses.
We do not gather here tonight on this 22nd day of July 2026 because you and I and we have the answers. We gather here because we serve a God who meets us in our sorrow.
They met and they mourned.
Know that issues of life, we are here. We are here in this building.
Led in prayer by Pastor Charlene Howard, her church shares a parking lot with Ultra Lounge East.
Man, our hearts are just devastated.
After a shooting that claimed the life of 1 person and injured 8 others, the doors to the club are now closed.
One life is no longer here.
And likely to stay that way for now.
8 lives are injured.
The City of Denver's Licensing and Consumer Protection Department suspended the club's liquor and entertainment licenses, alleging a list of violations, while accusing its owner of being unlicensed. In the summary suspension, it states the club is owned by Dole Batari and is licensed as Yak and Yeti Restaurant and Event Center. However, social media posts made by Deontay Wilkins indicates that he is the owner, adding that DLCP has information indicating that Batari had sold or subleased the licensed premises to Wilkins, but neither filed a transfer for ownership application.
I myself was on the patio when it happened and went through this experience with everybody involved as well. I'm still really traumatized from the whole situation. I really can't believe that happened at a place that we love so much.
Wilkins, who attended the vigil with Ultra employees, declined to comment on the license suspension.
I love my community, I love Denver, and I'm sorry this is happening to us.
A hearing on the license suspension is set for September 11th. The city also told us that the bar's food license had expired in January of 2024, and to date, a new one hasn't been applied for. We also reached out to Dole Batari, the listed owner. He declined an interview, but did say Wilkins was his tenant. We're in luck. More rain is expected today, and although we badly need it, some areas got a bit too much yesterday and it led to flooding like this in Conifers, you see there. And then over in Sterling in the Eastern Plains, some residents there have been cleaning up, and insurance agents to call, a lot to do. Strong winds flipped a car, blew a tree onto a home's roof, and a small metal building was twisted and torn up. Sterling police shared the pictures but did not mention any injuries. So what can we expect today? Here is our senior meteorologist with our weather impact team, Chris Bianchi. Hey, Chris.
Hey, Sam. Yeah, so we actually had an 82-mile-an-hour wind gust there in Sterling, leading to some of that wind. There was a 62-mile-an-hour wind gust at the airport. If you flew in or out of the airport last night, you probably had some pretty major headaches. Now, today, we do have the chance for some stronger storms this afternoon, mainly east of Denver, and you can see the humidity. It is muggy out there. It's a bit unusually muggy for this time of year for northeast Colorado, with a dew point of 63 this morning in Denver, our highest dew point so far this calendar year. We do have a flash flood watch in southern Colorado for the Aspen Acres burn scar. Starting to see those first shower storms already getting going here in the mountains and getting closer towards the foothills and the Front Range. But if you hit or miss the showers and storms in Denver, things quiet for now, but another little thunder shower up by Conifer, and we'll see these showers and storms move down into the metro area over the next couple of hours. Main time window 1 to 8 p.m. and then we'll eventually see those storms move out over the eastern plains. I'm going to have more details on those showers and storms, time them out for you, and a full look at that 7-day forecast in just a few minutes.
All right, Chris, thank you. Niagara Bottling, the largest water user in Aurora, now says is expecting to save 8 to 10 million gallons this year with an in-plant recovery system that's already installed. The city has been upset, and City Council met behind closed doors this week to talk about Niagara not cutting back despite a mandatory 20% reduction due to the drought. The company based in California has operated a bottling plant in Aurora since 2012. Aurora Water says last year, Niagara used more than 200 million gallons of water, but it's allocated 178 million. In a typical year, going over an allocation is not against city rules. Customers just end up paying more. But the city is under stage 1 drought restrictions, and Niagara, along with other large water users, are expected to reduce usage by 20%. And Niagara says it hopes that in the coming years, the new system will help it save 20 million gallons. That's a 10% reduction, but again, the city wants 20%. Niagara says it's still working with Aurora Water on more conservation projects. A new fire in Colorado has closed Cottonwood Pass in Eagle County. Luckily, the Sleepy Creek fire is just about 4 acres, but crews hope to have a containment line around the fire by this afternoon. Crews fighting the Aspen Acres fire near Pueblo have contained 61% of the more than 101,500 acre fire. Despite the widespread losses, firefighters have managed to save a popular tourist attraction. The Bishop Castle is still standing, and yesterday the Bishop family was allowed to return.
I've always known that even if some of it had burned, there would still be Bishop Castle would be here. Rock and concrete and metal of it would still be here. What it would look like and how we would let people enjoy it, I didn't know. I knew that I would be able to come back and figure out a way to continue life.
Dan Bishop, the caretaker of the castle, says he wasn't sure what he would come back to, but there is no damage to the building, even though the fire got within 300 feet. Bishop Castle was built by one man in 1969 and is known as one of the largest one-man construction projects in the country.